Joke is in the building. What up, Choke?
Yeah. What up, Reece?
Dropping albums and stuff out of nowhere, man. Surprising the city, lighting up the airwaves. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, man. And I'm getting ready to go on the promo tour.
Okay.
Starting in Charlotte.
Okay, right. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
They hearing you right now. One time for CMVA 107.5. Cammy, we're going to have to hook you up with Cammy up there. She does a big award show up there. So we definitely need to get you in the know with that, man.
Yeah,
so
hook me up with Cammy so I could do a... my story, my city with her.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Dope. All right, man. Before we get into this thing, as we always do, I want to shout out my beautiful co-host, Bevie Stitch. You know what I'm saying? You just heard her teach me a little Spanglish a few minutes ago, but now we back at it after our quick little commercial break. Got the homie Choke, no joke. Let's go ahead and get all the way into it, because it is time to get this man his biggest intro ever. You ready for that, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is something we do up here. We like to celebrate people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Armelia, too. Mimi that hooked us up the first time that you came through and did the whole situation over at Hot 107.9. Now we gonna get this intimate, straight out interview right now with the homie. All right, man. Let's go ahead and give you your biggest intro ever. Behind the camera, he produced for BT, Real Housewives, and more. This man created one of the most important and insightful hip-hop documentaries of all time, the Hip Hop Nucleus, with footage from that he shot himself. And I quote from his website, which we're going to get into in a second. The legendary Tunnel nightclub of NYC, the club that birthed multi-platinum artists in the golden era of hip-hop. You call everybody that had platinum hits, you know what I'm saying, going through there and performing live, getting bottles thrown at him and all types of stuff, all right? As a model, he locked in with Carl Kanai, Avex, Pure Players, and others. Co-creator of the term Digital Trunk. I heard you, my brother, be high. Creator of the Dolo apparel and the world-famous Born Alone, Die Alone attire, which I just copped some last night, all right? Created his own base to push his own content. He dropped an album and is doing numbers on that base. All right, here's where it gets sticky. This is stuff that you just can't just look up on the internet, all right? This man once could give Lou Ferrigno and Hulk Hogan a run for their money. If you thought he wasn't really a rapper, let me remind you, this man destroyed Kanye West in a battle, then accidentally turned down a record deal from Dame Dash at the pinnacle of Rockefeller Records. We talk about that too. He's relentless in his pursuit of truth from BT, Jay-Z, Charlamagne, and a few others. He went from Rikers Island to TV, movies, and the next to some of the industry's most delightful video vixens of all times. Me and Bevy definitely wanted to switch spots with you in some of these situations. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's a manager, marketing guru, content creator, digital mogul, but most of all, he is a man first. My guy, Choke No Joke, is in the building.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was an awesome intro. Jesus, I love that. That was great.
I'll take it, man. You can get a copy of it if you want.
Yeah, please.
All right, you tuned into the Reec Show live, man, across Reec Radio and, of course, across CMVA 107.5. One time for my guy, Potty Ali, the game. This will probably be on there, too, in Michigan, Indiana, and Miami. All right, let's go, man. Before we get into this music, I have to ask you one question. Does Drake still owe you 500 push-ups?
Yes.
Okay. Now that we got that out the way.
Yes.
Drake.
Drake, holla at me, man. I need to see those on video, brother.
All right, come on, man.
I'll be
Drake.
in Canada soon, man.
All right, when he touch ground, we need all them push-ups, bro. Not 499, 500.
Right.
All right, man. Let's talk about this album, Learn From My Mistakes. To me, it felt like a documentary. It felt like you showing people how not to get used. You showing people how not to get locked up. And you showing people how not to end up on the wrong side of a reality TV skit.
Exactly.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me about this album.
And that's what the album is. Learn from Mistakes is kind of slash like my diary, you know, and what I did was just took the lessons from my life and put in like an audio book form for the people coming up behind us, and even some of us that's still our age, that's still for some reason want to still be in the streets.
I don't understand. The goal is to get out.
Exactly. And this is, if you listen to this album enough times and it don't persuade you to get out the street or to get smarter about being in the street, then you're just gonna go to jail. If you listen to it and pay attention, you're gonna get out the street or you're gonna avoid jail more than likely, hopefully.
Okay. This is a self-help book.
Yes.
This is an audio book, my bad. I like it, man. I actually love how you can not have a record deal, you can not have a major situation, but you can still drop music now, and the people that want to hear your stuff can come to it.
Right, right. And that's the the thing that made me go on tour, because when I seen that, like the songs, like when you go on like Apple Music,
Yeah.
you know, when you have popular songs, they put a star next to it.
Yeah.
I got 2 songs already that have stars.
That's it. Hit the hype button for that. And that was so crazy about that, because I know for years you were blackballed in certain industries and certain circles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How does it make you feel when you're able to drop your own stuff and then get it on these platforms and nobody's in your way?
I mean, it feel good. I don't like the whole Blackball situation is really like one person or 2 or 3 people hating.
Yeah.
But being that they're so popular and everybody wants to be in their circle or at their brunch, you know what I'm saying? So
it just told you who it was without saying who it was.
Right. Then, you know, other people they don't want to associate with you because they hoping one day this person's going to throw them a bone. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't more or less blackball, because I just kind of like just stopped dealing with the industry altogether. Like, I haven't been going to events. I don't, you know, send out resumes trying to get jobs at networks or anything. So it ain't really blackball. It's just me just tired of dealing with the effery.
Got you. Right now we're Choke No Joke. But you've been on both sides, you know what I'm saying? Because you work with the biggest label of all time during they run. You was BT during a lot when BT was really popping. When they got Rap City, you was produced on Rap City, right?
Yeah, I produced Rap City.
That's crazy, yeah.
I produced some segments and stuff for 106 and Park.
Crazy, yeah.
I worked on the Student Center, Black Carpet. I produced BET Now. I produced a lot of specials like Ray J's Barbecue, Summer Jam joints.
Crazy.
And then I also worked in creative services at BET as well, like doing commercials and stuff for the network and things like that.
Yeah, and you was hustling clothes.
Yeah.
You was the plug.
Yeah. And I was also doing product placement.
That's what's up. Yeah, we're trying to work on that now. Whoever does, you know, Germex, we waiting on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what's up.
Sometimes you got to call them.
Yeah.
Because everybody's calling, and if it fits for them, then they'll do it. Yeah.
Do it.
You just got to.
You must have had a hell of a pitch, because you was getting everybody geared up. You had stuff everywhere, all these different shows and stuff.
I mean, it was kind of easy when I'm at BET, because, you know, it's like you being on a major radio station.
Right. Everybody knows the name.
If the cameras is on and it's millions of views every day, you gotta use your mind to figure out how you could capitalize off of it outside of your paycheck. Right. From the company, and that's just what I did.
That's what's up. You ever get any pushback from that?
No.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
Only pushback I gave is me giving some pushback. One time, I did something with me and Lamont with a jeweler, and I can't remember this jeweler now. I wish I could, so I could put him on blast. But he was in Jersey, in New Jersey. What is it, Paramus?
Yeah.
Paramus Mall. They got like a big jewels, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember because it's like 50 jewelers in there, or 100.
Right.
It was one of the jewelers in there. I did a deal with him, with me and Lamont, when Lamont was the host of BET Now. Yeah. This dude gave us fake diamond watches.
Wow, that's crazy. From a real live jewelry store.
Yeah, and Lynn Hobson hooked that up.
Wow.
My dude, the jeweler, he gonna give y'all nice. Lamar had the joint with the floating diamonds, and it was fake, man. We both had fake watch, and I was upset because I'm not walking around with no fake watch.
Nah.
And who's going to test a watch from a jeweler?
Right, for real.
You know, I'm thinking like, this dude's a jeweler. He got a whole case of jewelry. Why would he give me anything fake? Yeah. And then later on, somebody was like, Choke, I think you need to check that watch. And then Lamont hit me up and said, yo, man, I tried to sell my watch and they told me it was fake.
Oh, that's crazy right there. Yeah, you got to watch out for him.
Yeah, I'm going to find out who that jeweler name was. So, because there's a lot of people out there that might need to go test them diamonds.
Right. Especially up that way. Shout out to everybody in Jersey checking in. You know, that's the hometown. All right, man.
Shout out Vin Rock, Naughty by Nature.
Man, for that one of my best interviews ever, man. Shout out to Vinny, the homie KG. Tresh was still in the room. He couldn't get up. That's my guy, though.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right. Shout out my guy, DJ Nugget, to hook that up, too. All right, man. Learn from my mistakes. Let's get back to the music, man. You dropping these songs. The production is crazy, bro.
Thanks, man.
Real.
That's That's all New York production except for Public Enemy is Jack Brown from ATL.
Got you.
But Michelob is Michelob, the producer. He's from the Bronx. He's from Edenwald Projects. He's probably the first producer that I worked with that kind of taught me, you know, everything that there is about rap.
Yeah.
You know, bars and
put the songs together and everything.
Yeah, song structure, you know, everything. You know, so a lot of what I've done came from his teaching. He was like my Mr. Miyagi.
Got you.
You know what I mean? And then you got P-Lex, also from the Bronx, from Co-op City. After I developed my stuff with Michelob, then you know, I started working with other producers, and P-Lex was like the next one that believed in me. Okay. And then there was Grego from Brooklyn, Chemical Beats, who just passed away last year. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
That I wish could like finally see this day.
Yeah, come to fruition.
Yeah,
He's looking down though.
Yeah, he is for sure. For sure. But he believed in me to the day he passed. Like he mixed one of the songs on the album before Jack Brown from here from Atlanta mixed and master album. But you know, Grego's working with me up until the day he died, man.
That's what's up, man. I mean, I could tell it's like a good mix of production on there. I really like the sound of it. And then, man, you did you A&R this yourself? Like pick the beats and everything?
Yes.
Yeah, I see you know what you're doing, bro. It's got a flow to it.
Thank
you. Know what I'm
thank
saying?
you. Yeah.
What didn't make it that you was like, man, I should have put this on there?
A lot, you know, because I got like hundreds of songs, so I just picked the best song for the concept of the album.
Got you.
But I got it like it's a trilogy actually. Okay. So Learn from Mistakes is all the stuff that I did when I was in the streets. Out the Game is me getting out the streets. Yeah. And then Life with Success is me in the entertainment industry.
Everything okay. So yeah, folks definitely gonna be waiting on this. Why you gotta drop the thing like Roots, man? You got all these chapters, bro. We gotta wait now. I gotta
cut their foot off, man.
I feel Joke no joke right here live on Reec Show, the Reec Show live across Reec Radio. We are talking about his new album. We're gonna talk about some stuff he's done in the industry as far as like production, everything like that. I'm really liking this album. When you talk about, did you ever at once think that, man, maybe I shouldn't give him all of this, or you know what I'm saying? You just like, you know, I'm just gonna let it go.
Nah. That's why I broke it up into a trilogy because it's like I got so many good, like the East Coast, West Coast song on there. I wasn't gonna put that on there.
It seemed like a preference to the next one. It seemed like a bridge.
It was for the next album, but SNS was like, nah, nigga, no, you need to put that on there. Nah, put that on there. No, nah, Choke, you crazy. You need to. I was like, all right, man. So he forced me to put that one on there, but I was trying to save it. Yeah. You know, so I put it on there.
Choke, they got bullied to add more music. Thank you, though, because we like the song, so thank you.
And that's one of my favorites. That's why I was trying to save it. Yeah. But I got like a lot of hits that what I did was with these albums, I kind of strategically put my weakest in saving the strongest for the last. So if they talk trash about the first one, you know, which I got a great reception about it, you know what I'm saying? I knew that the next one was going to catch him. Yeah. But I caught him with the first one, so the second one's going to blow him away. And the third one, I should be solidified as one of the best lyricists.
Okay, he's going for the crown. We not mad at you right now.
I mean, Biggie got it with 3 albums or 2 albums.
For real. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So Nas got it with his first album. Right. So I feel lyrically I'm strong enough to stand against any of them. His storytelling, I got it just like Big got it, but mine ain't just fantasy rap. You know, like the mafia niggas.
Big was making the movies in this rap. You know what I'm saying? He's making a whole series of shows. This is you just telling your life in a story form.
Right.
I like it. Right now with Choke, no joke, man. We talking about don't do us like Meek did on them Tony stories where we can't get the last one. We need all 3. All right, Choke?
Nah, you got it.
All right, cool.
I'm actually going to drop the next album. probably around Thanksgiving.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to do a DMX to prove to people that I'm serious about this.
I got it. I like it. I like it. Right now, we choke no joke, man. In the world of social media, because you weren't like you just cleared up the Blackball situation, which is kind of like a industry bullying type situation almost. But in the world of social media, I feel like that concept it doesn't really hold too much weight because you can make your own way like you're doing. What you think about that?
I agree with you. At one point, it was easier for them to so-called blackball people because, you know, you got to think like, you know, let's say 10 years ago, you had to go to the radio station.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So being that you had to go to the radio station, you know, the big artists may say, hey, I'm not coming to do your show if you let this person go on.
Makes plenty of sense.
And you may be the host of the show and like the artist, but your program director or somebody hired in the program director is like, hey, you can't play that, or you can't, and your hands is tied.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I might be like, yo, Reece, why I can't come on your show, man? And they may look like I'm getting blackballed from you, but it's really this sucker having a relationship with the station because they spend big advertisement dollars
with
them.
That label or the people that own the label in real life may be spending $100,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? They don't. That's a good business move. Like, don't mess up the money because you're feeding so many other people. But at the same time, it kind of hurts some people with you know a good message or very talented people.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right, man. We would choke right now. We're just talking about the industry a little bit, man. Hop Nucleus. I want to talk about that because you put this thing together. You've been sitting on this footage for a minute, and then you decided to put it all together, mix it up, and get it on out there. But you ran into a crazy situation with that too, right?
Yeah, it was just more or less hate. You know, once it was done and I was going to put it out, I had a deal, you know, with some people, and then they reneged on it because, you know, they tried to switch up what we initially agreed to. And, you know, that was that. And then I had some hate in the city where people were calling around, shutting down my release party, even after I signed a contract with the club. And, you know, I know where that came from and who that came from, and they just mad because they didn't have no hands in my pocket when it came to it. And I just, you know, all these obstacles actually made me stronger. Yeah. Which leads me back to what you saying, you know, being with this social media era. Now, the same person that was calling the radio station to block people, you call the radio station, nobody's really going to the radio anymore. Yeah, because now it's all internet, on the phone, this, that, and the other. And the people like you can be independent and still be on 10 different stations. Right,
and we're not limited to constraints because even with terrestrial radio, you're going to have a 30-minute interview and you're only going to play 2 minutes, 3 minutes of that interview. And then you got to force people to go somewhere else. Without these platforms, you're able to have a whole in-depth with somebody you want to talk to or somebody you know, they got a story, let's get the story out. And let the people be the judge.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's dope. Right now, we're Choke No Joke. Right now, the Reec Radio Show live. Man, we talking about the hip-hop nucleus. Give me give me 3. I know it's going to be tough because you got a lot. Give me 3 most memorable moments from the tunnel that you was there shooting. And you was like, I can't believe that just happened. I got it on camera. I know it's more than that.
All right, 3. One was Dr. Dre's Snoop when Chronic 2001 came out.
Okay.
That you know, because of the whole East beef and everything that transpired, just to be like backstage with Dre and interviewing Dre. And John Singleton, rest in peace, and Nate Dogg, rest in peace. And then Snoop over here on this side, and we interviewing him. And then just to see them on stage, like even then, I was doing product placement. School of Hard Knocks. If you're looking at the concert, you see Dre get a shirt. That's me throwing it to him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they love me to this day for that. Like, yo, you got Dr. Dre to wear our shirt. You know what I'm saying? Exhibit, all them shirts you see, that's me.
Right.
But I always took advantage of the moment. Yo, I'm gonna see Dr. Dre. Give me some stuff.
Yeah,
and they like, you ain't gonna give it to Dre. I'm gonna give it to Dre.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So I think that was one of my most memorable moments. Was just, I had 5 cameras when I shot that performance, and it was probably one of the best live performance videos that I shot.
That's crazy.
And then later on, I ran into Snoop after he seen a copy of it.
Oh, really?
And Magic. I seen him in Magic. I'm like, yo, what's up, yo? I'm choked, man. I'm the one that did the tunnel thing. He was like, can I curse?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh, he said, that shit tight, cuz. That shit tight. And I was looking at him like, right. Yeah, right, nigga. Now he saw the doubt in my face. Yeah. Cause I'm looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like
you ain't see it.
Like he look, nah, that shit tight, cuz. I'm telling you. And he gave me the confidence to go full throttle.
Keep going. Yeah. That's what's up. I mean, when Snoop's one of the biggest artists of all time, especially in the hip hop era, man.
And at that time, he was like
through the roof.
Yeah. So him telling me that at that point was like him hearing me spit and be like, yo, you nice. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing, but on the film side. Yeah. So I was like, all right, nobody can tell me nothing.
Nothing. Snoop just told me the footage I shot of Snoop was dope.
That nigga said, I'm the shit, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's one. Another one would be when Mystical performed.
And so let's put this thing together. Woo. The Tunnel is one of the, like, I guess, when you think of Madison Square Garden being pretty much the mecca of basketball because of what, you know, the New York City basketball, whatever. You think about the Tunnel as one of those clubs that has an iconic ring to it when it comes to artists coming through. They get stamped by performing or coming through the Tunnel. And this before folks was buying bottles and just sitting in sections. Like, it was a whole situation. Even the security at the Tunnel was legendary for a good run. So let's talk about that. You got an artist that is from the South, not even Atlanta, I mean the South, coming up there to perform.
Yeah, I mean, I shot a lot of artists from South. Outkast,
right?
Goody Mob,
and I saw
Juvenile,
the
Lil Wayne, Baby, Trina,
Sheesh.
Trick Daddy.
Sheesh. Go ahead, drop this hype, baby. He's just dropping all the people he shot at the world famous Tunnel.
But with the reason Mystical was so crazy is like, not only did he come up there and do like a hip hop set, he did a Michael Jackson set that broke into I'll make him say
right.
And then he did shake your butt. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Shake it fast, yeah.
Shake it fast. Yeah. You know, these girls got up there and started stripping.
That's crazy.
Naked. Like, I got to send this to you. Yo. He couldn't even perform. He was laughing so hard. They was jumping on him. Yo, they was fighting each other to take off their stuff. Like,
oh, my God.
Yeah, that one was, remember, that's 2. Third, same thing kind of happened with the Locks, with Ride or Die chick. This girl just got up there and just started taking her stuff off. But it's so memorable. Like, Jay-Z performances is memorable because it was super packed. The whole city was there for him. Nas. Yeah. Every time Nas came.
It's crazy, like, right? I used to hear about it the next day because imagine this time I'm in New Jersey. Obviously, Hot 97 is the biggest station up there at that time. And that's the station that plays in Jersey, too. So every morning after they talk about what happened in the Tunnel, I think that when Pun was up there with Nori, it was crazy. And then when I heard about the Locks one, it was just a lot going on in there. You in the middle of it. Did you know how big in your brain at that time this stuff was gonna be?
No, it was just for the love of hip hop. Yeah, like I wasn't getting paid. I did all that every week, all the equipment that I purchased and the money that I spent traveling, this, that, and the other, getting it editing, and it was all for fun. And all for the love of hip hop.
That's crazy. And at this time, this is not when you could just go to Walmart and buy a camera.
No, you had to go to B&H.
Yeah, these are big, real cameras.
Yeah, like $3,500 cameras I was in the Tunnel with.
Crazy, 5 of them.
Yeah.
At any given moment, a fight can break out, and you could lose
every
one of these
given
cameras.
moment.
And you may lose these cameras.
I could make a whole movie of montages of fights in the crowds of the tunnel. That's how many it was.
That's crazy.
Girls on guys, girls on girls, dudes. Like, it's crazy.
Crazy right there, man. I hope he choked, no joke. And at this time, you was built like security, so you wasn't too much work.
Nah. I never had an issue in there. Actually, I had one dude one day, like, bump the camera, and I'm like, yo, Money, like, yo, watch it. He said, yo, nigga, I'll take that camera and throw it. I was like, nigga, I wish you would. Like, that camera was everything to me.
Yeah, I
you know
believe
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, and you was catching all this footage, and now, if you to put that work in X amount of years ago, fast forward, you put it all together for Hop Nucleus, how did it make you feel to be able to monetize this? Now you selling it through your own platform.
It felt good, especially when with all the resistance that I was having from the industry suckers. For me to put it out, and then it went #1 on 3 charts on iTunes.
Sheesh.
The movie chart, the independent chart, and the documentary chart.
Just hit the hype bell for that. That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
So it was like, y'all niggas did everything y'all can to block me, and I still went #1 on my own, independently. And it could have been so much bigger if y'all would have got with me.
Right.
But you tried to stop me, and I still went #1.
Yeah, can't stop certain things. Yeah.
That's God's will.
That is, man. Tell me about your pay-per-view thing that you go on. Is it Pantheon where you go on there?
Oh, Patreon.
Patreon, yeah. Tell me about that, because you go live, you have people jump on, people paying to see what Choke gonna say today.
Well, Patreon is really it's just a app where the people that support you can just support you directly.
That's dope.
To keep you going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, you can have tiers from like $5 a month to $10 a month to $50 a month, $100 a month,
Nice.
whatever you choose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just give them exclusive stuff that you don't give to everybody, because you know you have a lot of people that support your movement.
Yeah.
But you know, like a lot of us, we do this. It's independent.
Yeah.
And we funding this ourselves.
Absolutely.
So a lot of people understand that and respect it. So they, you know, Patreon is just a way for people to help you keep going monthly.
That's dope.
You know, they'll pay $10 monthly to make sure you can,
That's
you know,
dope.
keep going.
Just like OnlyFans said, he ain't got to take his clothes off. I like it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Right,
is.
I like it, yeah.
And it's, I mean, you can use it as that. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can use OnlyFans just for
albums and stuff like
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was on OnlyFans early because I was just gonna drop exclusive interviews on there, and then the ladies took it over, and I was like, nah,
Yeah, it ain't a good look for
Nah,
them
it's
to
not a
be
good
on
look
there.
for me to be on there.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm good.
even if you just putting baby pictures up
Right,
there,
it's not a good look.
like you got an OnlyFans.
Right.
They think you selling penis pictures,
Which
you know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
never do. Yeah, bro, that's crazy right there. I've heard you on different interviews talk about different things, and one of those things is like the whole Illuminati situation, all that stuff. Like, what is that? You think you have seen certain things that make you feel like that's a real situation? I'm not that famous yet, so they haven't asked me. I'm not going anyway, but I'm just letting you know.
The Illuminati to me is just a blanket name for all secret societies.
Okay.
AKAs, deltas, sigmas, omegas
Gotcha.
fall under that to me.
Okay.
Because they are secret. They have secrets amongst their
Society, which makes
science
sense.
society or
Okay.
fraternity or
So
sorority.
you say Illuminati is not one thing to you?
No, it's skull and bones.
Yeah,
It's you know what I'm saying? In the industry they call it the gay boule, where it's a group of secretly gay people that
what
operate amongst each other.
Hold on, Choke. What?
I put it this way. Without saying names, because we don't want nobody to be mad at us,
Right.
is there someone in the industry that you know that may be married, but you may have heard
Okay, I
that
get several rumors about the same person over and over. The same few people
right.
over and over.
I'm saying for your personal belief, right? Is there people in the industry that you know that are married to a woman that you may know have dealt with a man secretly?
I would say that I've seen some questionable activity.
Okay.
And what made me think that, I thought you was married. I'm leaving it alone. It's none of my business.
Okay. All right. Now, another question.
Okay.
Do you believe that there's women in the industry that are married to men that sleep with other women?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's the gay boule.
I got you.
The famous ones.
Is this the name you have made up?
No, this ain't been around since
I got you.
the 60s probably. Like
that's why I said I'm not famous enough to know those circles,
if you look or you pay attention, now that you heard it,
yeah.
You'll be like, oh, I heard that before.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I get you. It's like when I was about to buy a Jeep one time, and then every car now I start seeing Jeeps all the time because it's in my conscious mind to look for it. I got you.
You hear these dudes say the gay boule all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And it's basically, it is what it is, because if I say too much, then people gonna know certain people I'm talking about. I don't want to do that.
All right, let's leave it alone, because I got other guests that got to come up here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do that.
Choking on to get folks canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
we're not going to do that.
We're going to leave it alone. The views expressed by Choke No Joke of his.
It's our minds and minds only.
Right.
We ain't got nothing to do with what I
man. Whatever y'all doing on your free time, that's all y'all. You know what I mean?
I just know that I got a script over here that Reece gave me.
That's what's up, man. We kicking it with Choke. We've been talking about everything, man, including this dope album that you just dropped, and you got 2 more on the way. What's coming up next in the film world?
I got a horror flick that I'm doing, that I'm producing, directing, called Are You My Daddy?
Oh, that sounds like something I've been through before.
Yeah. And it basically is like a conscious horror flick about gold digging going really bad. Yeah, she done got caught up. Yeah. Okay. So it'll be a eye opener for the fellas, and something to put on the women conscious that like to take advantage of fellas that do good.
That needs to be dropped before the summer's over.
Yeah.
we need this information.
That probably drop around Thanksgiving.
Oh man, it's gonna be too. Well, you right.
Too late. So you have a few more babies out there, right?
Don't buy the holiday present until this movie comes out.
right.
You might save some money.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely get it out before them Christmas gifts.
Oh man, that's what's up. We can't wait for that, man. Is that gonna drop on your website, the Choke No Joke Productions?
Yeah, unless I do a deal with like Netflix or somebody like that.
Yeah, it should
usually
be
what I do is
crazy.
I do the project, I shop it around, see if somebody want to buy it. If they don't believe in it, then I do it myself, and then I say, "Told you," like I did with the Hip Hop Nucleus.
Right. I'm surprised they didn't try to circle back and backtrack and grab it.
I've been talking to somebody more recently about that.
Right.
Yeah, so that might happen, definitely.
That's what's up, man. Good luck with all of that, man. Is it any time that you just afraid of being too real? I don't think so, but I want to ask that.
When I feel like it's going to affect people's children.
Okay.
So that's my filter. That's when the good angel on my shoulders, like smacking me, like shh. When it comes to kids and family, if I know that I'm gonna say something that the parent might have to explain to the kid, then I'm not gonna do it.
Gotcha.
Because I don't want to do that. Like I see there's a lot of YouTube personalities or bloggers and stuff, and I'm not gonna say no names, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, there's a couple from out here.
Yeah, and they don't have no integrity.
Right, and they got a situation going on where, because of, one of these people went out and put this story about they personal lifestyle.
Right.
But did you ever think that now
affect everybody? Yeah.
All them kids, they got all them little babies they got. Don't you know now they gotta sit them down and explain that to them? Yeah. And they grown ass folks doing whatever they doing on their own, but you made it look like something that was totally wrong. But now they got to go explain their lifestyle to their kids. Now, and a lot of people don't even think about that.
Nah, they want the immediate just recognition for getting a story out without having any kind of integrity when it comes down to who is it going to affect, how am I really going to look, am I going to be able to come back to this person, I got to walk in these rooms with other people that may be the same way. It's a lot. Right. Yeah, it's a lot. So you gotta kind of think down the road instead of trying to get clicks.
Remember that these kids are cruel today. Like we just left the bullying era. Yeah. But it didn't leave. It's always gonna be. It's just not as popular anymore. Right. Now it's jail reform. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the bullying thing, kids is cruel, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. They go in on you, and then if they retaliate, they look wrong. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all gotta make sure y'all look out for the kids. I appreciate you putting that out there like that, man, because people that follow the situation. All right, man, tell me about this situation with you, Dame, Kanye, y'all in this room, you behind the camera, Kanye come in rapping, and then you're coaxed into a battle with Kanye West.
Yeah, that happened in Quad Studios. Maybe like 2002. 2003.
This is right before College Dropout and all.
Yeah, this is before he even Dame signed him as an artist. Or right after, either or. But you know, he was still fresh. He didn't put nothing out yet. Right. And he just on his cockiness, rapping and then I rap back but you know, I was just joking around at first in the beginning, and then he started feeling himself. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this like he think he nice. Like then I snapped out of like video camera mode and got into MC mode. Right. And then that's when it started going. And then Big Face Gary pulled him out when I was getting the best of him, because I was saying stuff that was real humorous. Right. And people laughing. And
that crew is known. They'll dish you until you start crying. Like, everybody gonna keep going, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right. And he pulled him out of there. So you can't quit and say you won.
Nah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You damn sure can't quit. And after I only said like 4 or 8 bars, just because everybody laughing at what I said, you gotta let me finish, brother. Don't go nowhere, because I got some more coming behind that.
Right, I got a whole clip.
But like I said, Dame got it on tape. Yeah, he got it on tape. But are they gonna show me being Kanye?
Yeah, I feel you.
No,
that's one of them.
Now, if I blow up, Now the tape gonna come out then.
Yeah, it's a lot of missing tapes that people talk about. You got the DMX Jay-Z battle, the one that everybody talks about that nobody's seen the footage. You got the Big L Jones. It's a lot of tapes that we haven't seen the light of day.
Right.
So yeah, that's what's up. Joe got. I hope you get that footage one day, bro.
Me too. He got it. Yeah. I hope he put it out. Yeah. But you know.
Then Dame tried to give you a deal.
Yeah, like he asked me, he didn't offer me a deal. He was like, yo, you want to rap? And I'm like, that's a trick question.
Because you was doing the camera work.
Because I was doing the camera work. And me thinking that he probably thinking I was trying to use the camera to Trojan horse my way into a record deal made me say, nah.
This happens a lot.
But I didn't know him like I know him now. You know what I'm saying? Had I knew him like I knew him, I'd have been like, hell yeah, I want to rap.
Explain that, because some people may not understand Dame. Dame is definitely going to see an opportunity and make the most of it, in my opinion.
If Dame sees something, if he sees someone that's talented, if he sees something that someone's gifted, or he can make money with some, like just like he hired me, because I came and I already did the whole Best of Jay-Z tunnel joint, completely done. I came with the package. Yeah. Like, yo, you want to put some trailers on here?
Crazy.
And he like, let me look at it. You know what I'm saying? And he looked at it and he's like, yo, you did all this by yourself? The packaging, the artwork, all it? And I'm like, why is it so hard? Right. But this is my probably like 7th title at this point. Yeah. And he was like, damn, you should come work for us. And I'm like, when? And he like, tomorrow.
That's crazy.
And that's how that happened. So me knowing him now, like him asking, yo, you want to rap? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sure? And he said, you sure? Yeah. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to do this camera thing. He would have been like, yo, put Choke in the studio.
Yeah.
Yo, some of y'all producers give him beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let it go,
and
then
he would have seen what I came up with, and then he would have signed me.
That's crazy right there. Shout out to Dame too for giving a lot of people opportunities, man. Gotta drop that real quick.
Yeah,
right,
shout out Dave Dash.
Choke, man, tell the people where to find you at online. Tell them where to get these documentaries, this album at, and this merch. You got this merch.
Well, the merch you can get on my website, ChokeNoJokeProductions.com. I brought some, so got you. I'm gonna look out for you.
I can't wait. I got some free merches to be on my Instagram later today.
Yeah. But ChokeNoJokeProductions.com. You can get the Hip Hop Nucleus, the documentary on the legendary Tunnel nightclub.
Dope.
You can also get the Tunnel's Closed documentaries on there as well. All my merchandise is on there. Or you could go to Choke No Joke Apparel on Instagram, to get the apparel as well. And then hit me up at Real Choke No Joke on Instagram, Choke_No_joke on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, and I am going on tour, 30-state tour.
Okay.
Learn from mistakes, promotional tour. So if you out there and you want me to stop by in your city, hit me up, man.
That's what's up. Choke, man, to get a round of applause one more time for pulling up on us, man. Choke, I know when Choke is in his bag, when he got the blowout hairdo, when he jumps on live with the blowout, he's going to be in his bag. So just get ready, get your popcorn ready. You know what I'm saying? Follow him online and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Before we go, we're going to give y'all a little bit of Reese's Peace of Mind. The marathon continues, man. Do your own research when dabbling in popular opinions. If you don't know what that means that when you hear something, find out for yourself if it's true. In the age of the internet, there's no reason that you have to fall for any kind of tactics or anything that can make you think something that you could just find out and see if it's real. So do your own research when dabbling in popular opinions. All right, man, before I go, somebody got to holler at you, baby.
Hey, Atlanta. I'm Milana. And I'm Ariana. This is Kylan. It's Kalia. And you're listening to Daddy Reek. Who you with?
Stay blessed, y'all. The ladies, go ahead and do that Father's Day shopping now, man. Don't get that man no tie. He wants something real this year.
Yeah, y'all ladies be doing us dirty for Father's Day. We don't want no socks. We don't want no ties.
Thank you.
We don't want the big piece of chicken.
Nope.
We want y'all to do us like we do y'all.
Right.
We want to see all the malls flooded.
Right.
We want to see all the restaurants flooded.
Right.
Do not give us no ties. Do not give us no socks.
Right. Thank you. From the words of the man himself, Choke No Joke, we get into this mix right after this. Hey, by the homie Choke No Joke right here on Reec Radio.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. You're locked in with Reec. This guy.